Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. After 40 days ultimatum given by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the Nigerian police and military to dismantle every of their checkpoints in Biafra land has expired, the janjaweed Fulanis in Imo State are now crying. They claim that 4 of their members were killed in Imo State. 3 were killed in Olo, while the 4th one was killed in Omuaka and Jaba local government area of Imo State. And when the media wrote the report, Nigerian media, they are very corrupt and they are doing the bidding of the Fulani janjaweed. They wrote that 4 Hausa traders were killed in Imo State. And the reason why they are doing this is because they are trying to deceive the whole world that they are Hausas. Everyone who knows the truth knows that they are not Hausas, they are Fulani traders. They are the one causing trouble in the whole of the zoo called Nigeria. And Eastern Security Network was launched in December 2020 by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to protect the people of Biafra from Fulani terrorists and bandits allegedly trooping in from the north of Nigeria and the Sahel of Africa. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, out of the wisdom God has bestowed on him, took the initiative to create the Eastern Security Network, because our governors in the Biafran land, who are slaves to the Fulani Caliphate, who have sold their conscience to the Meetiala, who have sold their livelihood and everything to the Fulanization of Nigeria. They don't care. And that was why when the Fulanis were killing, raping, and maiming our people in Biafra land, they cared less. They were not ready to form any security network that will replicate the one formed by the Yoruba nation, which is known as Ametokun. But when our leader formed Eastern Security Network, all hell was let loose. The Fulani knows that their days are numbered. Fulani janjaweed, they like overrunning villages and towns. Especially if you have people like the Supreme Court Administrator of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and the little Hitler of Iguacha State. Those ones that are slaves to the Fulani janjaweed, who are ready to give out our ancestral land in exchange for their political positions. And that is what the Biafran governors have done. They have signed an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with Meetiala to permanently give our ancestral land to the Fulani janjaweed so that they can settle it and form their rural settlements. As we can see in Benue State, where we have Biafrans living in Benue State, most of their farm lands have been taken over by the Fulani janjaweed with the help of the Nigerian military and police. They overran their farmland. They took it over from them. As if that was not enough, they built permanent structures on those lands. And they refused them, they refused the Biafrans from farming. And this goes to show that they will be there for a long time. And that is one of the plans of the Fulanis. They don't want to hand over power in 2023. So what they are trying to do is to overrun the southern region, especially the Yoruba nation and Biafra land. They also want to overrun the Middle Belt so that they can plant rural colonies, rural settlements that will give them 25% votes they need in the election, so that they will not need the support of Biafrans, especially those saboteurs. They will not need the support of the Yorubas. They will not need the support of the Middle Belters, so that they can rule Nigeria permanently. That was why, and that is why Nigerian military is supporting them, supplying them with military uniform, supplying them with ammunitions to kill and maim Biafrans and overrun our land. Then they use the checkpoint to protect the Fulani terrorists. But that has come to a stop because Biafra has come to stay. No janjaweed, no police, no efulefus, no saboteur will stop the independence of Biafra. And that is why the Fulani Arewa Youth Consultative Forum are crying. They are saying that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an evil agent pushing to destabilize Nigeria. You know, that's very funny. Everyone knows that the evil agent in the zoo called Nigeria is the Fulani tribe. They are the one killing everywhere. They are the one killing in Yoruba nation. They are the one killing in Biafra. They are the one killing in Middle Belt. They are the one killing the Hausas in the north. Everyone knows that. And they are doing all this because they have the support of British government, because they have the support of our Biafran governors, because they have the support of all the saboteurs and efulefus in Biafra land, and because they believe they have the military might, they have the ammunition, they have the security forces. They believe in this, but it is failing them, and they are running out of time, and they are now so desperate, and that is why they are causing trouble everywhere. They went to Nsukka, destroyed a farmer's farmland, and when the farmer complained, they caught him with their machetes. And while other Biafrans were trying to save the Biafran farmer, the Fulanis, with their military and Nigerian police support, refused the injured Biafran farmer from being rescued. They refused him from being rescued. So when Eastern Security Network got involved, they came in. The Nigerian Fulani presidency sent in 4 helicopter gunship to attack Eastern Security Network. But because God is the one fighting for Biafra, God is the one supporting Eastern Security Network, all the Fulani plans failed. Instead, the Nigerian military lost over 29 personnel. And this made the army chief to cry out to their sponsors, the British government, that they don't have ammunition to engage Eastern Security Network. You see? And that was the reason why the British government invited the Fulani military officers to acquaint them and explain to them and support them, you know. And that is why the Fulani military officers are also having meetings with their Cameroonian counterparts, their Niger Republic counterparts. They're just having meetings all around. You know, they have never won a war before. Each time they want to fight Boko Haram, it's either they go and beg little Chad or little Niger to come and support them. The only time you see them showing strength is when they engage peaceful protesters. That's when you see their might. or when they want to embezzle money, or when they want to rig election. That's when you see their might. But, you know, their time is up. Because Biafra has come to stay. No janjaweed Fulani or Efulefu or Sabotua will stop Biafra independence. Not even their international community friends will stop the independence of Biafra. You know, the attack on the life of Benue State Governor, Dr. Samuel Otom, by Fulani terrorists has caused a lot of problems in the indigenous people of Niger area and Benue Valley, which is basically the middle belt. And they have threatened to pull out of the union Arewa and forge ahead as an entity of its own. And this is what the Fulani does not want. Because the middle belt has pulled out of their janjaweed Arewa organization. Because the Fulani, they use the Arewa organization to deceive the Hausas and other indigenous tribes in the middle belt. But now, their eyes have been opened through the preaching of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on Radio Biafra. They have seen the truth. And the majority of them have seen the exploits of Eastern Security Network. And the Forum of the Middle Belt declared that the attack on the governor of Benue State by Fulani terrorists amounts to a declaration of war. You know what? Fulani has declared war on every tribe in Nigeria. They have declared war. And that is why we must not appease our enemy. We must not appease them. Because the moment you appease them, you embolden them. The only language they understand is when you fight back. When you fight back. And that was the same thing the indigenous tribes in Central African Republic did to the Janjaweed Fulanis that were ruling them. They organized themselves and fought back, and they took back their country from Fulanis. My brothers and my sisters, please let us support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us support IPOB. Let us support Eastern Security Network in this their Biafran struggle fight. Let us support them because we have nowhere to run to. These are people God have used or dedicated or appointed to bring freedom upon Biafran land and to bring freedom upon the other tribes in southern Nigeria and Middle Belt. Because if we are not supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or if we are still asleep, the Fulani will overrun us and take away our ancestral lands. But God forbid, that will never happen. Because our leader has said it. As long as he lives, not an inch of Biafran land will be ceded to the Janjaweed Fulanis. Irrespective of whatever memorandum of understanding our Fulani slave governors in Biafran land have signed with the Fulani Caliphate and Meyeti Allah, irrespective of those, we don't care. Because Biafra belongs to Biafrans and not the governor. The governor does not represent Biafrans because they were rigged in by the Fulani Janjaweed to do their bidding. The only person that loves Biafra is our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, he loves Biafra so much that because of Biafra's struggle, he lost his parents, his mom, his dad. My brothers and my sisters, thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and watch out for the next video. Bye-bye.